Day in the life of a millionaire trader in Miami. It cannot get more stereotypical than that. The very first shot is a Rolls Royce. This is a video from TJR Trades, almost 1.5 million subscribers. This guy is absolutely huge. I've never watched any of his videos, never seen any of his content before, which, I mean, 1.5 million subscribers. I don't know how this guy has evaded my timeline for that long. But we're going to be reacting to this today, and we're going to be seeing what a day in the life of a millionaire day trader in Miami looks like. Let's see if it's as stereotypical as most of these are, but could surprise us.
My bitch impressive, little demon in the
It's literally, you could, I wouldn't have paused it if you didn't have the rap music, but putting in the rap music on top of it just makes it as stereotypical as it comes. When I got into trading in, I don't know, 2016, this is all there was on Instagram. It was guys like this. It's crazy.
What's going on, boys? Welcome to a day in my life. So today we have some fun things planned, but first and foremost, what do we do every single morning of every single weekday? We trade. So this was the trade that I took for the day. We can go ahead and pop it up on the screen. We got a little screen recording going.
Okay, so he's trading futures here, NASDAQ 100, 5-minute chart. So that's pretty volatile stuff, but futures, NASDAQ, pretty standard, pretty typical stuff.
You guys, super simple. I always show my trade recap, so if you guys haven't seen the trade recap on this, go watch it if you want to know how I made my money. I made around $15,000 today, which is really awesome. We hit all of our take profits. For the people that don't know about trading, that means I made a shit ton of money. So as you can see, this was our trade, made around a 1 to 2.31 risk to reward ratio. We already wrapped it up. Now I'm freaking starving, so I'm going to get some coffee in my system. We're going to go get lunch, and then we're copping a freaking blick today.
I'm only 27, but I'm clearly old. What's a blick? This guy I can't be much older than this guy. I have no idea. I've never even heard that word in my life. I'm completely out of the loop. It's official.
And we're gonna shoot that bitch because I know I may look menacing. No racial, no. I know I may look menacing, but we gotta have all hands on deck just in case one of you guys tries to test me. All right.
Okay, I think it's a weapon. I think it's okay.
I won't get caught lacking. Let's go.
How much are y'all paying for this drip? Just the jersey. You don't even gotta get too much. You guys already knew what was happening, but just remember that last name. That's all I can say, guys. Let's get this shit.
I want to see this shit go down because I've seen that reel of the knife going up and stabbing. Chill.
That's a freaking sick car, though. That little orange accent, that is such a nice car.
Shit's broken, man. Let's return this. We are currently on our way to grab some bomb-ass lunch. I'm freaking starving. Something that I've been realizing nowadays is like, bro, I haven't ate anything for breakfast because I like to skip breakfast, but then that ends up biting me in the fucking ass because I don't eat breakfast and then I work so much and then like my work just stacks up, and then I can't eat lunch until a super unreasonable time, like 2 or 3. Luckily, we're getting lunch right now, but it ends up making me be really freaking angry because I get really hangry. I'm like just driven by food. Food is like the top pleasure in my life. A nut comes second to food. Buying this brand new car comes second to food. I literally said that yesterday. Like eating at Ojo de Agua was a better feeling than buying this car. So we need to get the food shit out of the way before we go and do anything else, or else I'm going to get really upset. All right, guys, let's walk the talk. So obviously we ate at Sadel's, which is like a super well-known place in New York. If you guys have never tried it in New York, you guys should. But they have one in Miami at the top of the Kith store, which is super cool. So it's literally like you walk through the Kith store and then
I've also never heard of Kith either. I am so out of the loop. I have no idea what any of this stuff is.
go upstairs and then that's where you go and eat at. So now we got that shit done. I no longer have the potential to be hangry, so that's good. We cleared that off the slate. Now we're going to go cop some fucking blicks, and then I'm also going to buy another crossbody bag. I need to go to Dior, buy a new bag or not a new bag. I love the green bag that I have, but a lot of people be getting pissed off and shit when I be like having the green bag and fucking it up with fits. So we're gonna get a Dior bag after we go get fucking blicked. All right. At one time over there.
At ATM?
Yeah.
We can wrap it up with
I'm sorry, bro. We're trying to go get some shit done. Can't remember how long ago he came up to me and was like, "Can I rap for you?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever. Like, let me hear it." Like, filmed a TikTok with it, and then like whatever. One thing leads to another. Bro, like, how old are you? Like, you're out here trying to get money? And he was like, "Yeah, like, I don't live with my parents. I live with my grandma, and like, she just lets me come out here and do this shit." I was like, "Damn, bro, like, you should post your shit on social media." And he was like, "I don't have a phone." And I was like, "Damn." I went to the ATM and gave him like, I can't even remember. I think I maxed my shit out. I gave him like $500. He started crying and shit. And then I told him to order a fucking new phone. And then I saw him the very next day too. And he was like, I gave the money to my grandma. She ordered me a phone. He was super hyped about it. This is that gambling shit, the chicken crossy road. This is easy mode. On Daredevil, we're getting ran the fuck over on the first step. I relate everything to gambling. I'm addicted.
You say you live in Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
You don't have a Florida driver's license or anything?
My residence is here, and he has like a spot out here too.
Do you have a Florida driver's license?
No, I don't. I have this stuff.
Alright guys, so everything's clipped. We can't cop a blick out here because, so I guess, well, if you do catch me out here, I'm gonna be lacking. Just kidding, I'm flying on a private jet with every single blick that I own in Puerto Rico and stashing that shit in the crib. So still don't test us out here, but legally, if we get caught with that bitch, we're going to jail. So yeah, kind of puts a wrench in today's plans, but we'll still probably go shoot some shit. I still need to get a bag from Dior, so we'll go get a Dior bag and then we'll kind of figure out what we want to do from there. So we just finished up at Dior. They gave me this big ass bag because apparently the bag that I got is pretty cool. I mean, I would hope it's fucking cool. I spent literally 9 racks on that. Swear to God, it was 9 bands. But, bro. Well,
I just don't get the hype about any of this stuff. I have no idea who this is, so I'm not throwing any shade or anything. This is just a completely generalized statement that wealth is quiet and rich is loud. And really the only people that are impressed with these bags and these clothes and these watches are broke people. I don't think anybody that actually has money is impressed by any of this stuff, because if you have money, you could get it yourself. And once you actually get money, like, are you really going to be impressed by this stuff? I think it's really only the people that don't have money that are impressed by this sort of thing. I mean, to spend $9,000 on a bag, like, if that's for whatever reason, your passion, your hobby is bags, like, okay, my wife likes bags, but I don't know. I've never understood it, ever. And the older I get, the more I just further entrench myself in this argument of this is just like a total waste of money, and nobody is actually impressed by it.
Bands down the drain. Instead of buying a gun and protecting ourselves, we bought a fucking bag.
And what's the obsession about walking around with a gun? Like, this is like the 6th time he's mentioned it. I don't get it.
Literally 10x the price, and we got scammed. But yeah, no, I'll show you guys the bag when we get back to the crib and do like a full unboxing, because it is pretty crazy. All right, guys, our day pretty much got completely fucked up, but we did end up getting a nice little bag, and that's why we always start our day with trading. So let's rip this shit open. This is such an absurdly sized bag for what this shit even is, but it's a pretty cool piece, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys know the Onua brothers or Samuel Onua, he fucking crushes it with his e-com shit, and I saw him get the freaking crocodile Dior bag, and I pretty much told the lady, I was like, yo, I know that's like a custom request, but do you have anything similar to it because of how hard it is? And she was like, give me 1 second, and then goes and like reaches in the back room. So here we go, it's all boxed up. She also gave me complimentary Dior magazine so I can make my apartment or house. I might bring this to Puerto Rico so I can stun on them hoes, you know, nice and stylish. But that's not why we got it. We got it for this shit. So again, guys, this is why we start our day with trading, okay? Because bro, listen, when you say, oh, yeah, like she didn't, that's the problem with designer stores, bro. You go in there and you're like, damn, this shit hard. Like, damn, this shit cool. I'll get it. And like, you're not really thinking about the price. You're probably thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be average like all the other ones. I was expecting this to be like, maybe 2,000, 3,000. That's pretty normal for like a side bag, especially a nice designer bag. Nope. Hey, this is actually rare python skin that costs $9,000 and you have to walk around with the python skin certificate in order to fly on a freaking plane. But again, this is, I guess, part of the game, all right? They got these Dior stickers. You could wear these like football ice strips, bro. Yeah. Aw, they gave us a letter. Oh, I think this is the certificate. Python. Literal Python work, okay? We need to keep this dead ass or else they're gonna seize my bag at the airport, which is just ridiculous, but Python work. Now, after unwrapping 1, 2, and finally 3 bags, we will actually be able to see what I freaking bought. They be doing the most at these stores. Low-key, like a lot of the times I would much rather, I know like for some people it's their first time buying the shit and they want the buying experience, but for me it's like, bro, just give me, like, literally put that shit in a lunchbox and like I'll take that shit home. But anyways, without further ado, damn, how we feel about this one, boys. See, this one won't get nearly as much criticism.
It's a purse. I like to be as positive as I can. Again, this is nothing against TJR Trades. He seems to be making a ton of money. Whether that's from trading, whether that's from courses, who knows? So this isn't about him. This is just sort of the broader theme and vibe of what's going on in the world these days. This is a woman's bag. And we have guys that are freaking out over a woman's bag. You know, our great-grandparents were storming the beaches of Normandy, and now we have guys storming a Dior store freaking out over a purse. I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. That, like, I just don't get it. I just find it so weird. It's literally a purse. I just don't understand. When I was in high school, you know, you would make fun of somebody if they were walking around with a purse. And now it's like the cool thing to do. I just don't understand. I've said it before in this video, I'm getting old. I don't get it whatsoever.
Criticism as the green one, because this can go with a lot of fits. Look how hard this buckle.
And we're just talking about fits and we're talking about clothes. It's like, is this what it means to be a cool guy now? Is just talking about fits and purses? I genuinely don't understand. I own 2 pairs of pants. One is from Old Navy and another one's from Uniqlo. I own like 6 of the same t-shirts. I just don't get it. I just don't get it at all.
Y'all seeing this shit? This shit is fucking trim.
Who cares? I'm sorry, but who freaking cares?
Oh. ASMR. But yeah, pretty much spend the majority of what we made today on just one singular.
This is what I don't understand about traders that post this type of content, because when I first got into trading, I would watch this and I would find it super motivating. It'd be this video of, okay, I made $5,000 in the morning from day trading, and then I go out and I spend $4,000. If you're treating trading like a total business, which any successful trader is, just because you made 10 grand or 5 grand in a single day doesn't mean you have that money to spend, because what happens if you have a loss tomorrow? You need that capital in your account in order to actually grow it. So it's this incorrect idea that, oh, I made $5,000 today, so I can go spend $5,000, right? No legitimately successful trader is treating their account that way.
That doesn't go to show that you guys need to figure out how to trade. I don't know what is. You got to get a freaking Python bag, boys. We'll style this one time, even though I'm not wearing a correct fit for it. How do I look? the back. Back shot. Oh, what? What was that? I heard you weren't allowed to buy a gun in Miami. How about this one? Officer pulls me over. License and registration, please. Oh yeah, sure. Here it is. Ready? Let's practice. He's reaching. Boom. Y'all are done, because we're taking the Blick on the private jet from Puerto Rico to Miami. So if any of you guys try and rob me, it's not gonna work out very well for you guys, okay? Well, guys, today did not really go as planned, but that's why you always got to be able to think on the fly. Just like how within the markets, okay, sometimes the market will present us with problems and situations that we weren't really waiting for, and you got to act and react and buy yourself a Dior bag when that happens, okay? That being said, I love and appreciate you guys. If you guys haven't liked it and haven't subscribed already, do it. I love you guys. Peace out.
Then I go jumping.
All right, so about as stereotypical as it can get. Listen, let's start with the positives. Number one, he is crushing it. 1.48 million subscribers, 221,000 views on this video. This video was posted a year ago. If we go to his more recent videos, you can see he gets tons of views, right? 38K, 76K, 70K, 105K. This guy is a world-class marketer, and there are few people in the trading world that do it better. Hands down, no questions asked. This guy is a phenomenal marketer. There's a lot of people that are going to watch this and do watch this and feel very motivated and very inspired. If buying a $9,000 purse inspires you, by all means, everyone has the things that they're into. There's nothing wrong with that. I personally don't understand it. I don't think I ever will. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like golfing, and lots of people hate golf. We all have our own thing. In terms of trading content, obviously there was basically nothing, so I can't really comment on the trading. I do believe he sells a course. And when you see somebody who has this kind of money, buying purses and buying or driving a Rolls Royce, you have to ask yourself, is this coming from trading or is this coming from a course? And again, there's nothing wrong with a course. Inherently, there is nothing wrong with the course. The problem is if you say that your money is from trading, but it's actually from a course, or you say the majority of your money is from trading, but it's actually a course. Not saying he's saying this in this video. He clearly didn't say any of that. But I am curious to see what kind of course he is offering. Because he's clearly making a ton of money. So where is that coming from? This one you need, by the looks of it, an application. Looks like the website. Ooh, website doesn't seem to be working so hot there. Free trading masterclass and trading blueprint. If we go to get the indicators I use daily, validate, I want indicator, only $97. Yeah, he's a great marketer. I did ask ChatGPT, which was interesting. I said, is TJR Trades legit? Again, never seen any of his videos or anything. He's a real person with a large following, a trading education business, and a substantial amount of free content. The harder question is whether he's a consistently profitable trader whose results justify paying for his mentorship. Based on publicly available information, I would classify him as unproven rather than clearly legitimate or clearly fraudulent. Some facts: he's built a large audience. We've seen that. Great marketer. He offers paid education and mentorship programs. He streams and discusses trades publicly. I could not find independently audited trading records or broker statements that conclusively verify the level of trading success he claims, which obviously is the case with 99.99999% of traders there. This is New York Daily Mirror. Did they really make a story on him? Because that would be pretty wild. Is TJR Trades legit? Daily Mirror US. That is really interesting. So very sure this might just be a little automated thing. There are also red flags. There has been significant criticism from traders and reviewers who question whether his wealth primarily come from trading versus course sales. Recent Reddit discussions show a sharply divided community. Trustpilot currently shows a warning. Oh, that's interesting, that the company's rating is unavailable due to guideline breaches. Let's see this. TJR Trades warning. We removed a number of fake reviews. Not a profitable trader. This is a trap. Yeah, you know, it goes both ways, Trustpilot. It's hard to know what's legit and what is not. But overall, in terms of entertainment factor, in terms of marketing, this guy is absolutely crushing it. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know if I'm just an old man and I don't understand purses, but I should understand them. Let me know. If you hate me for it, so be it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.